Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 6 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. Email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 6 math and there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapters ratios, proportions and percents. The lessons we're going to cover today are ratios, word problems, equivalent ratios, word problems and compare ratios word problems. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I am on grade 6 math. Chapter we're on is ratios, proportions and persons. Let's just start with the lesson that is ratios word problems. The students in laterals class got to choose whether to visit the zoo or the aquarium. 12 students went to the zoo, 9 students went to the aquarium. What is the ratio of the number of students who went to the aquarium to the number of students who went to the zoo? So 12 of them went to the zoo, right? And 9 of them went to the aquarium. You need to find the ratio of the number of students who went to aquarium to the students who went to zoo. So 12 went to 9 went to aquarium and 12 went 9 ratio 12. The correct option is 9 ratio 12. Let's just start with the test questions. Last week, Dustin's ice cream sold 44 Sundays with nuts and 6 Sundays without nuts. What is the ratio of the number of Sundays that what is the ratio of the number of Sundays with nuts to the number of ratios without nuts? So which is the correct option? So you need to find the ratio of the number of Sundays with nuts to without nuts, right? So 44 Sundays with nuts and 6 Sundays without nuts. So that is 44 ratio 6. The correct option is option number 3. Yes, that is 44 to 6. Option number 3 is the correct option. Very good. There are 7 gold coins and 24 silver coins in Owen's coin collection. What is the ratio of the number of silver coins to the number of gold coins? Silver coins to gold coins. Very good. That is 24 to 7. Option number 2 is the correct option. In a telephone poll, 2 people said they like shopping and 15 people said they do not like shopping. What is the ratio of the people who to the number of people who like shopping, which is the correct option? The correct option is 15 ratio to option number 2 is the correct option. That is 15 ratio to 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. There are 15 men, 21 women running a race. What is the ratio of the number of male runners to the number of female runners? So, which is the correct option? The correct option is 15 to 21. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Frank's 14 burgers with onions and 21 burger without onions. What is the ratio of the number of burgers with onions to the number of burgers without onions? Which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, 14 to 21. Option correct option. 16 students have vanilla ice cream and 18 students have chocolate ice cream. What is the ratio of the number of students who have vanilla ice cream to the number of students who have chocolate ice cream? So, which is the correct option? That is 16 to 20. No, 16 to 18. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is equivalent ratios. Okay. Are these ratios equivalent 3 by 5 and 6 over 20? So how do we find if the ratios are equivalent? You have to cross multiply them, right? Cross multiply them means that is 3 over 5 equals 6 over 20, right? Multiply the numerator of this fraction to the denominator of this fraction. 3 times 20 multiply the denominator of this fraction to the numerator of this fraction. 5 exactly equal the equivalent ratios, right? So they are not equal. They are not the equivalent ratios, right? What you have to do, you have to cross multiply. Cross multiply means numerator of one first fraction to the denominator of the second fraction and numerator of the first fraction to the denominator of the second fraction, right? Just multiply them. If their product is equal, that means they are the equations, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Are these ratios 2 to 3 and 10 to 18 equivalent? Just cross multiply them. Okay, 2, 3 and 10 to 18. So just cross multiply 18 times 2 and 3 times 10. That is not equivalent. Yes. No, they are not equivalent, right? Any question you can please ask. Okay, let's just start with the next one. One over 4 and 3 over 12. Let's just see if they are equivalent, right? 1 over 4 and you have to do 1 times 12 and 3 times 4. 1 times 12 is 12. The equivalent ratios. Got it? The correct option is yes, they are equivalent. Okay, are these ratios equivalent? 1 by 2 and 9 by 18, which is the correct option? Are they equivalent? Yes, they are equivalent. Why no? Use your notebook and pencil, right? Do not guess the answers. 18, just to cross multiplication. 1 times 18 and 2 times 9. Yes, they are equivalent, right? The correct option is yes. The next one is add this. Are these ratios equivalent? 1 to 3 and 3 to 18. So which is the correct option? Are they equivalent? C and 18 times 1 is 18. So C, they are not equivalent. Use your notebook and pencil. The correct option is no, they are not equivalent, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next one is equivalent word problems. Let's just start with the lesson. Shows equivalent 5 centimeter to 2 weeks and 10 centimeter to 4 weeks. So you have to exactly do the same thing, right? Just see if they are equivalent. They are equivalent, right? 5 to 2 and 10 to 4, they are equivalent. Let's just start with the test questions. Are these ratios equivalent? 6 to 7 teaspoons and 5 to 11 teaspoons. So now you have to use your notebook and pencil, right? 6 to 7 means that 7 and 5 to 6 and 5 times 7, 35. So no, they are not equivalent. The correct option is No, the ratios are not equivalent. Got it? The correct no. Are these ratios equivalent 9 large balls to 8 small balls and 13 large balls to 20 small balls? So, which is the correct option? Yes or no, please. So, solve the question on your notebook and write the answer in the chat box. They are not equivalent, right? The correct option is no. Very good. Are these ratios equivalent 6 old mittens to 9 new mittens and 10 old mittens to 15 new mittens? They are equivalent. The correct option is yes, they are equivalent. Are these ratios equivalent 14 elementary school to 8 middle school, 7 elementary school to 4 middle school students? They are equivalent. The correct option is yes, they are equivalent. Mm. Are these ratios equivalent? 15 cents per 10 meter and 9 cents per 6 meter. They are equivalent. The correct option is yes, they are equivalent. How? Let me just explain. That 15 to 10 and 9 to 6. So 10 times they are equivalent. The correct option. The next one is 4 objects every 1 month and 8 objects every 2 months. Are they equivalent? Yes, they are equivalent. The correct option is yes. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is compare ratios word problems. Okay. In Preston's class, 10 of the students take notes in pen and 12 students takes notes in pencil. In Sharon's class, 16 of the students take notes in pen and 19 takes notes in pencil. Which class has lower ratio of pen users to pencil users, right? Okay, so let's just write them down in the ratios form first, right? You have in Preston's class 10 to 12, that is 10 over 12. Then you have 16 students to so that is 16 over 19. Now you have to see which of them is greater. So you have to write them down in the percentages form. Convert them into percentage form, right? Just use calculator. 10 by 12 is 83.33% and 16 over 19 is 84.211%, right? So which one is less? You need to see which 83.33 is smaller than 84.211, right? That means Preston's class has a lower ratio of pen users to pencil users. Okay, let's just start with the test question. Okay, we spent 16 hours watching TV and 20 hours reading. So the ratio is 16 to 20. The same month, Danny spent 8 hours watching TV and 10 hours. Let's just convert the percentage. Simply divide it. Ruth's punch recipe calls for 4 liters of lemon lime soda and 2 liters of pineapple juice. Stacky's punch recipe requires 6 lemon soda and 2 3. Which recipe has a higher ratio of lemon juice soda to pineapple juice? Okay, so Ruth's is 4 to 2 and lime soda is 6 to 3. So when you convert them into percentage form, that is 4 over 2 is 2, 6 over 3 is 2. They both are exactly equivalent, right? The correct option is they both are exactly equivalent. When prepping the cheese for their pizzas, the cook at Ken's Pizza Restaurant mix 6 kilograms of Parmesan cheese and 14 kilograms of mozzarella. At Taylor's Pizza Restaurant, the cook makes 3 kilograms of Parmesan cheese and 7 kilograms of mozzarella. Which restaurant uses a lower ratio of Parmesan to mozzarella? Which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? That is 6 to 14 and 3 to 7. So, which is the correct option? Yes, neither. They both are exactly equivalent. Okay, Malia went on a 2-day fishing trip. On the first day, she caught 15 catfish to 3 trouts, and on the second day, she caught 9 catfish to 2 trouts. On which day of the fishing did Malia caught a lower ratio of catfish to trout? So, which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? The second day. Okay, let's just see. Okay, yes, the second day is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 6 math. The chapter we are working on is ratios, proportions, and percents. Lessons we have covered today are ratios, word problems, equivalent ratios, word problems, and compare ratios, word problems. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. So if you have any questions, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.